Welcome to SEASPAR's Believe and Achieve banquet. If you don't know me, I'm Matt Corso, Executive Director of SEASPAR. Of course, this year, you're enjoying this event from your homes, but we plan to be back next year live and in person. I hope all have stayed healthy and safe, and I look forward to the days when we can see each other face to face. But we certainly have enjoyed seeing many of you during our virtual programs over the past year. Staff continue to work hard to modify and adapt, and we will be geared up and ready to get back to normal when that time comes. I want to thank all of our staff, family, board, and all community members who have continued to support us. It has meant so much to us to hear the importance of the meanings of our programs to the lives of so many, and we can't wait to go back to offering more and more in-person programs. 2020 and this first part of 2021 have been like no other years for SEASPAR and really everybody. But the challenges we have faced have only made us stronger, and our celebration tonight will showcase the strength and resilience of our community. Tonight's Believe and Achieve banquet will be one to remember. This is and always has been one of my favorite nights of the year, and I'm glad to be spending it with all of you wherever you are. Please sit back and enjoy all the presentations we have prepared for you tonight. We'll start our recognitions tonight, recognizing our supporters and donors. Without them, much of this would not be possible, and we truly can't thank them enough. Every year, we recognize at least one community partner, and without its community partners, SEASPAR could not do all that it does for its participants. From the beginning, the outpouring of support towards SEASPAR has been remarkable and truly has made a difference. We are honored to be able to recognize organizations who have contributed toward SEASPAR's success and are deeply grateful. Community partners help SEASPAR in many ways, whether they provide funds or services or facilities or their talents, and the list goes on and on. But without them, we could not fully serve our participants as effectively or efficiently. You've heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, this is the absolute truth for SEASPAR. It really does take a village, and in our case, it takes 12 villages. This year, we're honored to recognize two true partners of SEASPAR. Both have a history of providing whatever they can for SEASPAR, and recently went above and beyond to make a huge impact. We'll start with my presentation of tonight's first Community Partner Award to the Village of Western Springs. Okay, a few years ago when the Village of Western Springs had a tenant leave their Grand Avenue Recreation Center, which gave them the opportunity to update and repurpose some of the space, they asked us right away if we needed some dedicated space. And of course, we would never turn that down. So we brainstormed some ideas, and by far the space that we needed was a space for a multi-sensory room. Our first sensory room in Lyle has been very, very popular and a great asset to SEASPAR, and we believe a second site would also be a great benefit to SEASPAR and the participants we serve. There are many benefits for participants when they visit. When they visit one of our sensory rooms, they include improving mood, decreasing anxiety and fear, improving communication, enhancing interpersonal skills, and a whole bunch more skills. The most important aspect of the sensory room, I think, is that the individual controls what they want to do. So in a world where they're told no often and not to do this and not to do that, here at the sensory room in Western Springs, they have complete control of the space, and they can interact with the room however they want to. There's really no right or wrong way to do it. So we work with the village staff and contractors to design the room. Most of the construction took place in 2020. Of course, with the pandemic, like a lot of things, it took a little bit longer to complete the room and open it, but we officially had our first participant visit the room on February 1st of this year. And we look forward to many, many years and countless visitors to the room. We did name the room Rays Bay after SEASPAR's longtime board member representing Western Springs, Ray Jessica, as he has had an enormous impact on SEASPAR, on Western Springs, and all the communities that SEASPAR serves. I know the Village Council supported it, and of course with us today we have Western Springs, newly elected Western Springs Village President Alice Gallagher, for second term, not first term, as well as Alex Breedis, who is the Director of Recreation for the Village. And Alex also represents the Village on SEASPAR's board. I do want to give a special thank you to Bill Tomzak and Ari Boras. They both actually installed the equipment, and they have been the ones to even help with the delivery of the equipment. They're also going to help maintain the room, and both Bill, Alex, and Ari, and really the whole village has taken ownership of this room, and they think of this room as their own, and we really, really appreciate that. Well, I think I've talked enough, so I'm honored to present SEASPAR's 2021 Community Partner Award to the Village of Western Springs.
Thank you very much, Matt. This is a great honor for this award. I think this is a great project. Luckily, I got to learn about it and start with it back when I was with Community Park District of LaGrange Park as a SEASPAR board member. So do the project there. I have to say, Tracy Alden did a lot of the legwork prior to me showing up and coming into this position, but it was something that it was already started, and it was great working with SEASPAR to make this a reality. And then Ray Jessica, I want to shout out to him and say thank you very much, because without him, we wouldn't have this room also. It's been great to work with SEASPAR. We love seeing you guys down there, and look forward to programming it even more. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Matt. It's truly an honor on behalf of the board and the village staff to accept this award. We are looking forward to many years of welcoming patrons of SEASPAR, both Western Springs residents and in other communities that are members of SEASPAR. I can say that there's very little more rewarding than being able to provide a facility for people who face challenges daily, and yet provide something that's warm and welcoming for them to come to and have some ownership over their day. So it is truly a pleasure to be able to be a part of this, very rewarding for all of us, and especially honoring Ray Jessica is a true privilege as well. So thank you very much, and we look forward to working with you for many years in the future.
Up next, I sit down with a packed house of Lamont Park District staff as I present them with the next Community Partner Award. Every year, we recognize at least one community partner, and without its community partners, SEASPAR could not do all that it does for its participants. From the beginning, the outpouring of support towards SEASPAR has been remarkable and truly has made a difference. We're honored to be able to recognize organizations who have contributed towards SEASPAR's success and are deeply grateful. Community partners help SEASPAR in many ways, whether they provide funds or services or facilities or their talents, and the list goes on, but we really couldn't fully serve our participants as effectively or efficiently without you. You've heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child, and it's the absolute truth for SEASPAR, although it really takes 12 villages. This year, we're honored to recognize two true partners of SEASPAR. Both have a history of providing whatever they can for SEASPAR, and recently went above and beyond to make a huge impact. The support of its member entities is essential for SEASPAR to provide programming, and one important aspect of this support is providing space. At SEASPAR, we rely on our member entities to provide facilities for us to provide our amazing programs we offer, and without them, we could not do what we do. The next Community Partner Award is overdue, and we planned to do this last year, but of course we had to cancel our banquet last year, so we're doing it this year. But the good news is all the important people who made this happen are still with Lamont today. I believe they are, from the very beginning when you became a member. And we hope you all stay around with the Lamont Park District for a long time. In the short time that the Lamont Park District has been a member of SEASPAR, you have made an enormous impact on our services and the participants that we serve. You've been extremely supportive and generous, especially with facility space, and we love serving Lamont. It's a wonderful community. So to give a little history with Safety Village, back in 2017, we expressed that 2 of our 3 Eagle sites were maxed out, and our 3rd site, which is in Brookfield, was near maxed. So we got invited to check out this unique facility in Lamont that the Park District was going to take over and manage, and it was Lamont's Safety Village. After nearly getting lost trying to find it, we finally saw the place, and we instantly fell in love with it. And we saw amazing potential right in downtown Lamont. And being the fact that the building is in downtown Lamont, it just brings such unique amenities that our other sites don't have. The Park District didn't hesitate to include us as they made improvements to the facility, and they gave us and they provided us this dedicated space to start our 4th site. We opened this site in November of 2018, and it was running strong. Unfortunately, the pandemic hit, and we had to pause the program, but we will be starting the program up again within the next couple of months. The facility would not have been made possible without the vision, commitment, and efforts of so many individuals, including the Park District Board of Commissioners, and definitely the staff, and even the village of Lamont also had involvement, and so we got support from all ends for this, and it truly has cemented SEASPAR's footprint in Lamont. Throughout the process of updating the building and planning for the program, the enthusiasm and support of the Lamont Park District Board and staff was nothing short of incredible from day one. It's like we're part of their family, and they actually gave us a seat at the head of the table, not just on the side or the kids' table on the side. I mean, we are at the main table with Lamont. I do want to thank the Park District Board of Commissioners, and with us today is President Brian Pepich. So thank you, Brian. I also need to do a thank you to all the Lamont Park District staff. They're led by Executive Director Louise Egoski. I always say that the support by our member entities starts at the top. And Louise definitely has shown her incredible support of SEASPAR, and all of the staff, again, support us like it's just amazing. I know Larry's in the house here, and Larry's the one who kind of oversaw the plans, but throughout the process we were working with Jason and Anthony and all of the staff at the Park District. It truly is a partnership, and we look forward to the future. So again, we thank you for sharing space with us and for your overall commitment and cooperation and dedication to SEASPAR, to our mission. And again, of course, I talk too much. That's kind of what I do. So I'm going to stop talking now, but I just want to state that it's my honor, and it truly is my honor, to present the SEASPAR 2021 Community Partner of the Year Award to the Lamont Park District.
I guess I'll go ahead and jump in and knock it off out of the park here first. Matt, once again, on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, thank you so much for this prestigious award. But this was probably one of the easiest things that the commissioners ever took on. Before we were even accepted as members of SEASPAR, our staff had already taken a good hard look at what this organization had to offer and the programs that we didn't have that were going to be extremely critical for our community. And I kept hearing Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. And the next thing I knew, we've got a plan for a location in Lamont. I mean, all the commissioners had to do was step back and let it happen. Mm-hmm. Staff had the plans in place. They knew where to put it. We were really blessed with the Village of Lamont. They've been wonderful partners numerous times for all the events that we've gotten involved with. They stepped up to the plate. They made the Safety Village available to us.
I would just like to say, yeah, we're really looking forward to getting back to getting the Eagles facility back up and running and having you know, the group back. And you know, it was a great opportunity for us, and you know, it's a great partnership, and we're you know, I feel really lucky to be involved, and you know, the staff, as you know, Louise and Brian had mentioned, you know, everybody really participated, and it took everybody's effort to be to create what we did. And I just think it's a great partnership. I think it's great for and great for our community and everybody involved. And thanks for even giving us the opportunity. And we're looking forward to reopening.
Matt, I was talking with Frank, who's a frequenter of Safety Village and repairs it, and he said he enjoys going down there, and the boys and girls like to talk to him. And it's a fun change of pace for us, and we enjoy going down there and talking to him. And your staff is so nice, so we just appreciate having a great partner down there.
Yeah.
On behalf of the staff and the Lamont Park Board of Commissioners, we want to thank SEASPAR for this award. It is our honor and privilege to be part of such an amazing agency, and we love working with not only the staff at SEASPAR, but the participants. And we are so excited to bring the best programming to Lamont and our neighboring communities as we can. When the space at Safety Village became available, it was a natural fit to think of the SEASPAR Eagles program. We absolutely love being a site, and we look forward to them coming back in session so they can enjoy our great community and the social experiences that we hope they enjoy here in Lamont. Again, we want to thank our Park Board of Commissioners for the support of this program. They were amazingly accepting of our plans and let us take the driver's seat, as Brian said. So we want to thank them. We also want to thank the staff. You know, you mentioned Larry Rizzo, Anthony Morelli, and Jason Kewen. Those gentlemen really stepped up and made this happen. They created what I'll call a state-of-the-art facility to host the Eagles, to make sure they were comfortable, that they were safe, that they had the up-to-date IT needs that were needed at the building so they could run their programs and do what they needed to do. So these guys were an integral part of that launch, and we thank them for their work, because I honestly, we couldn't have done it without them and all of the extra work that they did. We also had a support from a variety of other agencies and entities, the Village of Lamont, the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District. We had contributions from Nick's Tavern, Lamont Homer Glen Rotary, and the Lamont Park Foundation. And we also want to thank the Lamont Junior Women's Club for allowing us giving us the support to use the space. All of these organizations contributed, and we want to thank them as well. So thank you, and thank you again for this amazing award. And we look forward to hosting the group back this summer.
Yep.
See, this is like winning an Oscar today.
I know.
Oh, I love it.
We'll display this proudly. Thank
Awesome.
you. I think we'll have it put up at Safety Village, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So then they see Brian in there and Bob and Ahmad, and I'm not certain. So they'll like seeing that.
SEASPAR relies on member entities for space, and other resources. We can't thank them enough for their generosity. The following are SEASPAR's member entities and board members. Village of Brookfield, represented by Stevie Ferrari. Clarendon Hills Park District, represented by Valerie Luthan. Darien Park District, represented by Stephanie Gregoni, who is SEASPAR's board treasurer. Downers Grove Park District, where we have had our administrative home since our founding, represented by Bill McAdam. Village of Indian Head Park, represented by Rita Farrell Mayer. Park District of LaGrange, represented by Dean Bissius, who is SEASPAR's board secretary. Community Park District of LaGrange Park, represented by Jessica Canaday. Lamont Park District, represented by Louise Egofsky. Lyle Park District, represented by Dan Garvey, who is SEASPAR's board president. Village of Western Springs, represented by Alex Breedis. Westmont Park District, represented by Bob Fleck. And finally, last but certainly not least, Woodridge Park District, represented by Mike Adams, who is SEASPAR's board vice president. Please watch as I sit down with our first donor award recipient, the Knights of Columbus Bishop James E. Fitzgerald Council 14649. So this year, we added some new awards, the Donor of the Year Awards, and they're broken into 3 categories: Service Club, Family, and Business. We always give awards before in our General Community Partner Awards, so we'll now have more specific awards for different donors, and we're excited to recognize some important people and organizations this evening. The recipient of the first Donor of the Year Award, and this officially is the first Donor of the Year Award for SEASPAR for the Service Club, is the Knights of Columbus Bishop James E. Fitzgerald Council 14649, which is based in Downers Grove. I look back at previous donations and actually couldn't go back far enough to figure out when the council began to donate. It's been a long time, I guess, is probably the easiest way to say it. Our mission certainly aligns with the Knights of Columbus, as they support countless organizations that serve individuals with disabilities. They truly are doing God's work with their support, and they never expect any big fanfare or any recognition in return. So this recognition for this council is definitely long overdue. I got in touch with Bill Shelley a few weeks ago, and we talked a while, and just to inform him, and then of course we just informed him that his council was selected, and of course we got to talking about other possibilities as well to support SEASPAR that the members can do, whether it's volunteers for different events and different other programs and possibilities. So I believe that this reconnecting with the council will hopefully blossom into some other opportunities as well, and so we look forward to a continued relationship with this council. The members of the Knights of Columbus literally pound the pavement to get donations for the organizations that they support, and we can't thank them enough. I know with us tonight we have we have past Grand Knight and Program Director, I believe, Bill, is your title. Actually, your email address has about 5 or 6 different titles, I think, on there. So we have Bill with us tonight. We also have Will Shelley, who is the current Grand Knight, and I believe he's one of the youngest Grand Knights in the area. So hey, Will. And then we have Mike Balsamo. Okay, so we're happy to have all of you with us tonight. And so, SEASPAR just wants to thank all of you for your continued support. It truly has made a difference, and certainly, during this pandemic, over the past year, it did cause us to postpone and kind of halt our in-person programming. So, which actually it did actually affect some of our other donations. It also affected our program revenue coming in. So donations like this, the consistent donations that we have received from this council and the other councils as well has truly made a difference this year, probably more than ever. So we really, really can't thank all of you enough. So without further ado, it is my honor to present the 2021 Donor of the Year Award for Service Club to the Knights of Columbus Bishop James E. Fitzgerald Council 14649.
Well, I'd like to thank all the SEASPAR staff for the great honor of receiving the Donor of the Year Award. Our Knights of Columbus Council is committed to helping others with disabilities, and your organization is in our backyard. So I speak for all our council officers with great appreciation for all your efforts in our community. The Knights of Columbus look forward to a continued relationship with SEASPAR, and thank you all sincerely for this great honor.
Congratulations, and thank you so much. Up next, I sit down to present the next donor award to one of our newest donors who has made a huge impact in such a short time, the Hinsdale Junior Women's Club. Our next Donor of the Year award goes to the Hinsdale Junior Women's Club. The Hinsdale Junior Women's Club was key to our ability to build a new multi-sensory room in Western Spring. They provided a large donation that paid for the most expensive piece of equipment in the room, the Motion Learn system. This system is definitely the most high-tech piece of equipment in the room. And so far, it actually has been very, very popular with the visitors as we expected it to be. What it does is it projects an interactive scene on the ground, and our participants can do things like they can squeeze tubes of toothpaste. They can brush the leaves away from the ground. They can even walk along frozen ice and have the ice crack, and they can do that at the Grand Avenue Recreation Center. It's amazing. And without this donation, it may not have been possible for us to purchase it. The members of the club have been wonderful to work with, and we're excited that that the room is now open for business. Unfortunately, during the pandemic, it kind of delayed us for a number of months, but now we're open, and our participants are going to be able to enjoy the Motion Learn system as well as all the other aspects of the room. And with us tonight, we have the president of the club, Lauren Cavanaugh. And without further ado, it's my honor to present the 2021 Donor of the Year Award for a Service Club to the Hinsdale Junior Women's Club.
Thank you so much. Hinsdale Junior Women's Club is honored to be SEASPAR's Donor of the Year. Being a women's philanthropic organization, it is HJWC's mission to leave a lasting impact on its community and beyond. We are thrilled to have done just that with Raise Bay. HJWC appreciates the recognition and hopes that HJWC and SEASPAR's relationship continues well into the future. Thank you again.
Up next, I present the Donor of the Year Award to Christine and Jeff Groney of the Groney Family Foundation. Well, this will be the first time that we are presenting the Donor of the Year Award for a family, and we really couldn't have picked a more supportive family in just about every respect. SEASPAR has been receiving donations from the David F. and Margaret T. Groney Family Foundation for many years, and other family members, including Christine and Jeff themselves, have also donated to SEASPAR. And really, the family has supported SEASPAR in so many other ways. Christine herself has been a longtime staff member in a variety of programs, most importantly, the Actors Guild program, which has made a huge difference in countless lives. The family also supports, the Family Foundation also supports other organizations as well, and truly has made a huge impact in the community. Our tagline is Discover Abilities, achieve potential and realize dreams. And the Groene family and the Groene Family Foundation has truly made this happen for so many of our participants. The impact they have made as a family is truly second to none. And it's because of the families like the Groene family that we can do what we do, and it's really why we do what we do. We thank the whole family, from Christine and Jeff, who are with us this evening, to Jeff's parents, David and Margaret, and to the whole Groene family. We're fortunate to be the recipient of their generosity and time. So it's my honor to present the 2021 Donor of the Year Award for our family to the Groene Family Foundation.
Thank you very much, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
We really appreciate that very much. And I couldn't hold Christine back from doing what she does. She absolutely loves working with her actors there in the theater program, and I couldn't hold her back if I wanted to on that. She's just got one of the most generous hearts I can imagine. And I want to say thanks to my mom and dad for letting us to participate in the foundation, to such a wonderful program that SEASPAR has, and helps so many people here in the western suburbs. And we're honored and grateful to receive this award.
Yes.
Yes.
And I would just like to actually show this award, if it's at all possible, to see. And we have some of our lovely actors in there from Actors Guild. And SEASPAR, I just would like to say thank you and bless you so much for thinking of us and considering us for your first Family Donor of the Year award. I love SEASPAR. My sister Laura, who's been almost since coming out of the womb a participant with SEASPAR, and my mom, God bless her, was a shaker and a mover in the early days when it was Kathy Morava and Sue Friend and just a few other people there. It's just, SEASPAR is one of the best organizations that I know, because you stand behind everything that you say, and all you're doing is trying to make it a better world and a better life for our friends with special needs. And as you know, I'm all about that. So
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Thanks for our supporters continually supporting us. We can still do what we do, and we will continue to do what we do. So we are, as strong as ever. We're just looking forward to, getting back to do what we do best. Each year, SEASPAR awards the Donor of the Year Award to a business from the community who demonstrates a commitment to our mission. This year's winner is Patrick Commercial Real Estate. Unfortunately, our winners could not be with us tonight, so I will accept their award in their honor. We have the best group of dedicated full-time staff this side of the Mississippi, and the other side of the Mississippi too. And I can't thank them enough for all that they do. This past year has tested our abilities to adapt and be flexible, and our staff have showed their true colors and grit by being the best crew we could have to steer us through all the constant changes and modifications that we needed to make. I'm proud to call each and every one of them my coworkers, and look forward to the upcoming year getting back to normal. I do want to mention 2 staff members who reached milestones this past year. First is Morgan Mason, who celebrated 5 years with SEASPAR last July. Morgan started as our first marketing coordinator. She excelled at that, and then transitioned to be our administrative services manager for the past year and a half. Morgan has rebuilt and refined all of our office operations to make us a well-oiled machine. What she has accomplished in a relatively short amount of time truly makes our agency run much more efficiently, which has improved our customer service and allows our recreation staff to do what they do best. Congratulations, Morgan, and thank you for all that you do for SEASPAR and our families. Next is Kim Huggins, who celebrated 10 years with SEASPAR this past June. So really it's almost like 11 years now. Kim defines the word dedication and care for our participants and our programs. Recently, she was promoted to be our senior recreation coordinator, as she has shown leadership to all staff and is one who always crosses every T and dots every I. Nothing gets past Kim, and is probably our most popular staff by all of our participants, families, and probably all of our staff as well. We are proud to work with Kim and congratulate her on 10 wonderful years. Up next, Support Staff Manager Shannon Toby shares a special message with our part-time staff and volunteers.
Hi, my name is Shannon Toby and I am the Support Staff Manager here at SEASPAR. Our mission is to provide recreation programs and service for residents with disabilities. We couldn't provide the outstanding services we do without our remarkable volunteers. Throughout our 45-year history, we have had incredible individuals willing to give their time, talents, and expertise to our programs and participants. Our volunteers come from all walks of life, and we are truly grateful for each and every one of them. It is one of the highlights of my job to get to work so closely with our volunteers. Myself and everyone here at SEASPAR would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our wonderful volunteers. Each season, we have an average of 200 support staff members, which includes day camp, inclusion, Eagles, specialty staff, and also our traditional programs. Their efforts make it possible for SEASPAR to offer quality programs and services. This year has brought many challenges and changes to our programming, and our support staff have continued without skipping a beat. They are one of the reasons that SEASPAR can positively impact our participants in our districts. We would like to extend a sincere thank you to all of our part-time staff here at SEASPAR. Several volunteers and part-time staff members have achieved a milestone year here at SEASPAR, and I would like to recognize them. The following individuals have reached their 5-year milestone: Delaney Messick, Kay Pollock, Ann Saldano, Lynette Twombly, Sue Willis, and Jenny Young. The following individuals have reached their 10-year milestone here at SEASPAR: Carolyn Bozick and Pam Conlon. The following individuals have reached their 15-year milestone: Mindy Jack and Karen Kreider-Pagari. And last but not least, the following individuals have reached their 20-year milestone here at SEASPAR: Carrie Pesey, Brian Klama, and Todd Kristoff. Congratulations to everyone here, and we look forward to many more staff and many more milestones here at SEASPAR. Thank you.
Up next, Superintendent of Recreation Dawn Krawick presents the Neighbor House Volunteer of the Year Award.
Hello, my name is Dawn Krawick, and I am the Superintendent of Recreation at SEASPAR and a member of the Believe and Achieve Planning Committee. I have a privilege of awarding the Neighbor House Volunteer of the Year Award for the 2021 Believe and Achieve Banquet. The Neighbor House Volunteer of the Year Award is given to someone that demonstrates qualities deemed important here at SEASPAR. This award is named after a family that dedicated countless hours volunteering for SEASPAR over the years, the Neighbor House family. For this year's recipient, we looked for someone that met the criteria for the award, including someone who demonstrates dependability and flexibility, creates a positive recreation environment for participants and other staff members and volunteers, and demonstrates a positive mindset and a willingness to jump into any situation. This year, we did not only have one person deserving of this award, but an entire team of people and their four-legged friends. We are here today to honor Rainbow Animal Assisted Therapy with the Neighbor House Volunteer of the Year Award. Rainbow Animal Assisted Therapy is an organization that works with trained, registered therapy dogs to help people, especially children and those with special needs, to improve their health, activities of daily living, and quality of life. We have had the privilege of working with our friends at Rainbow Animal Assisted Therapy for over 15 years. Representing the agency today is Carol Schuster, president of Rainbow Animal Assisted Therapy, joined by her team, Jan and Wrigley, Dee and Izzy, Kathy and Ginger, and Lori and Shiloh. 2020 threw us for a curveball, but this pandemic also created an opportunity for SEASPAR's rec team to think outside the box, come up with new ways to connect with our families, and creatively offer some of our favorite programs virtually. When we came to Rainbow Animal Assisted Therapy team with the idea of transforming their usually very highly interactive program into a virtual one, their immediate response was yes, followed by, now how are we going to take a program where participants are used to working with the dogs and make that a virtual one? Luckily, the team at Rainbow was up for the challenge and willing to try something new during these strange and unusual times. Your team jumped into action, working to develop a way to continue to create an interactive experience through the use of Zoom. It took a great deal of dedication, flexibility, and creativity, but we were able to find a way. SEASPAR would like to thank each and every one of you for taking a leap and trying something new with us. Your team always comes with a positive attitude, and our participants leave with a smile every week. They have been able to still show the dogs doing tricks like jumping through hula hoops, playing basketball, taking off their owners' hats, or being blindfolded and still finding their treats. The Rainbow staff also make sure to highlight how to be safe around dogs they might meet out in the community. We are so thankful to have such a strong partnership with the Rainbow Animal Assisted Therapy for all of these years, and especially proud of the virtual program we were able to offer. For that and a million other reasons, we are proud to present the Neighbor House Volunteer of the Year Award to Rainbow Animal Assisted Therapy and the team that we have with us today.
Thank you, Dawn. That was a really beautiful accolade to Rainbow and to being flexible, because it requires us to be flexible and it requires the friends at SEASPAR to be flexible. I'm honored really to accept the award on behalf of Rainbow Animal Assisted Therapy. We have enjoyed a long relationship with SEASPAR. Your vision to enable participants to discover abilities, achieve potential, and realize dreams is one that we share. The human-animal connection is a powerful tool to engage participants physically, emotionally, and socially, and to have fun while doing it. We were challenged this year, as you said, to develop dog therapy for a virtual world. Judging by the engagement level of the staff and of the individuals, I would say we were pretty effective this year. The best measure of success is the laughter and the smiles that we shared. But the most important part of this partnership this year was the dogs. For them to be able to work virtually and not in person just was an astounding feat for us. So the dogs and their handlers are here with us today, and actually they want to share a few thoughts with you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kathy, and this is Ginger, and this was our first year participating with the SEASPAR program. And one of the things that Ginger liked best was she figured out that she knows how to play basketball, and she really enjoyed that. But if I was really truthful, her favorite part of the program is not only working with the participants, but also getting treats during the day, during the program. Thanks, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dee, and this is my therapy dog, Izzy. And this is our first year with SEASPAR as well. And it's, quite frankly, it's been the highlight of 2020 for us. Izzy has really liked the interaction. I was surprised how much she responded to the kids. The kids were great, and we've really enjoyed our time doing this. Thank you so much for having us.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lori, and this is my therapy dog, Lexi. She also has a sister therapy dog named Shiloh, who you heard mentioned earlier. And Lexi and I sure enjoy working with SEASPAR. And I think one of the things that we loved the best was the smiles and the enthusiasm and just the good time that we had interacting with all the participants. We look forward to doing it again. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I am Jan, and this is my dog who's taking a break, Wrigley. Wrigley really enjoyed participating in the program. He just loves all the encouragement from people for him to find the treats, and find the treats. And he enjoyed interacting with everybody else in this program. And I would just like to say that we are all truly honored to be included in this awards ceremony. Wrigley is too, obviously. And I would like to thank the SEASPAR organization and Rainbow organization for continuing their long-term partnership and allowing us to participate in providing a pet therapy, a virtual program for everyone. A special shout out to the SEASPAR staff, the participants and their families, the Rainbow teams, and of course, our faithful therapy dogs for joining us on this virtual journey. I just want to thank everyone for sharing their time, bringing their enthusiasm, their creativity, and their joyful participation each session that we had. It made for a wonderful tail wagging experience for all of us. So I hope we see everyone again in the next program. And I'd like to say that all of our dogs up next would be a big furry thank you from all of the dogs. Can you wave? Thank you very, very much for everything. We enjoyed it.
Great. Congratulations to you guys again, and thank you for being with us this year.
Up next, presenting the Superstar Award is Adult Day Program Manager Kathy Marava.
The Superstar Award was created to honor a staff who's been working with SEASPAR for more than 3 years. This recipient should demonstrate the following qualities: dependability, flexibility, and enthusiasm, motivates and initiates among fellow staff members, creates a positive recreation environment for all participants, demonstrates a willingness to jump into any situation with a positive attitude, and goes above and beyond without expecting extra recognition. Good evening. My name is Kathy Marava, and I'm the manager of the Eagles Adult Day program. I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of this year's Superstar Award is Stacy Ritz, former intern, recreation and inclusion specialist, and most recent role with the organization site director at our Eagles Lisle location. Stacy's dedication, enthusiasm, and positive energy are the qualities that those of us in managerial positions seek when hiring individuals in the field of therapeutic recreation. Her programming skills are excellent. She provides a safe and enjoyable environment for her staff and participants. Stacy's ability to engage all participants at the day program is truly a gift. She makes a craft, game, dance, and even a workout a pleasant experience. During our site directors meetings, Stacy always comes prepared and excited to introduce a new activity or idea to the team. She's resourceful and respectful of the budget. Stacy's attention to detail is a much needed skill in this profession. Her daily lesson plans offer a variety of age-appropriate activities. Because of the close relationship she has with the participants, she knows what will be popular with her crew. Stacy is conscientious and has the best interest of the Eagles in mind. She's funny, clever, and playful. Her laugh is contagious. The following comments are from a family of a longtime SEASPAR participant and a Lisle Eagle. Stacy is a blessing to all who know her. She exemplifies dedication, purpose, compassion, and creativity with all of her participants as if they were her own children. She always brings out the best in them and pushes them to be their best self. She truly yearns for them to be more independent and resilient to survive in this uncertain and unchanging world. She is always a smiling beacon of light. Especially impressive was almost a year ago when COVID-19 hit and she took Zoom by the horns to make sure her Eagles were engaged on a regular basis. Her positivity and creativity was so heartwarming and inspiring, even as the participants and their parents were struggling to figure out what happened to their world and why they were seeing their friends on a computer screen and not at the rec center. Somehow, seeing Stacy's smiling face and her familiar voice made everything seem okay. Stacy has an innate ability of connecting with all the participants because they know she has their backs. She always treats them like individuals and has the utmost respect and love for each of them. It is so reassuring to know that when my son is at Eagles, he is in the absolute best hands and will leave there each time with a little more of something than when he arrived that morning. We love you, Stacy. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all you've done for our son and his friends for so many years. You are truly amazing, and how blessed we are that you came into our lives. It is my pleasure to introduce Stacy Ritz, the winner of the Superstar Award for 2020.
I want to say thank you so much, and thank you, Kathy, for the recognition and the nomination. I've absolutely loved working at SEASPAR for the past about 22, 23 years, and I absolutely love my role as site director with the Lisle Eagles. It's truly a passion of mine that I take to heart every day. I love seeing my participants. I love coming up with new and exciting activities for them to do. And although workouts may not be their favorite, we find ways to make it their favorite, and that's one of the best things about Eagle, all the new and exciting experiences that we can do together, and just being a small part of that for them is a huge honor for me. So thank you very much, and thank you, Kathy. I love being a part of Eagles and SEASPAR.
Up next, presenting the Leading Light Award is Support Staff Manager Shannon Toby.
The Leading Light Award was created to honor support staff of SEASPAR, someone who has worked at SEASPAR for less than 3 years. We look for a staff member who frequently goes above and beyond the call of duty without expecting extra recognition, exchanges creative ideas with fellow staff, and is consistently dependable, flexible, and always positive, among many other attributes. This year's recipient meets the criteria in many various ways. The Leading Light Award is given to somebody for their dedication to SEASPAR, our programs, and our participants. This year's Leading Light Award recipient was hired as a program assistant staff in April 2020. She is currently a student at Downers Grove North High School and does a wonderful job balancing her classes, homework, and programs. She works at SEASPAR. Some of the programs she has worked include Power Soccer, Workin' 2.0, Athletics 1 and 2, Karate, Bocce, Hot Chocolate Hangout, St. Patrick's Day Party, and a participant favorite, Bowling Party. She has done an exceptional job in each and every program. In her short time with SEASPAR, she's moved up to the supervisor role and jumped right into taking extra responsibilities, displaying her strong leadership skills and dependability. She has been described by her peers as someone who is always willing to help out last minute and someone who leads with kindness, sensitivity, and enthusiasm. She is consistently patient, detail-oriented, and displays great communication skills with staff. She has also been a great addition to our Power Soccer program on Saturday mornings. She creates learning opportunities for participants when she is noticing something they could work on and does so with a caring and helpful attitude. When we are looking for a recipient of this award, it is easy to find that she is most deserving. We look forward to what is ahead for the support staff and many other opportunities she has with our participants and our programs. I am proud to present the 2021 Leading Light Award to our very own Kate Murray.
Thank you so much, and I've loved all the time I've spent with SEASPAR, and I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to work with so many inspirational and hardworking people.
Up next, presenting the Athlete of the Year Award is Recreation Coordinator Matt Gurecki.
The Athlete of the Year Award does not go to just any athlete, but one that exhibits a positive attitude, good sportsmanship, teamwork, knowledge of the game, and skill. When asked for my nomination for this award, it was a no-brainer to me that this athlete should be the one to receive it. If you were to break down each one of these qualities, it's evident that each one is independently important, and even stronger when they are used in tandem. Firstly, positive attitude. Each Saturday, this athlete shows up to practice, ready to play, no matter how early it is. His attitude about power soccer is so positive it rubs off on all the other athletes, making them want to better themselves and improve on their own skill. When you can inspire others with attitude alone, that's very impactful. Then we have good sportsmanship. During our in-person practice, our athletes have been playing against one another as we have not been able to organize and play other teams. During scrimmage, no matter the team to score, this particular teammate congratulates them equally, encouraging them to strive to do their best. If we lose, let's be honest, it's probably because I played on the team. He remains level-headed and is able to pick out good learning opportunities from that game. Being able to learn from the losses is a trait that an experienced player can demonstrate. When you watch this athlete play power soccer, the experience is clearly evident. Next, knowledge of the game, skill, and teamwork is a combination that only leaders possess. This athlete is that and more. He has played power soccer with SEASPAR for close to 7 years. In that time, this athlete has mastered the fundamentals, learned the rules, and has heightened understanding of the game on both ends of the court. He's able to use this knowledge and skill every week, not only to teach his teammates, but myself as well. Although I've only been coaching for a few shortened seasons, I've learned so much more about the game from him beyond what I would learn just from the rule book. Leaders improve their team and further enhance the teamwork aspect. Building strong teamwork is essential for a team's success. With this combination of skills mentioned above, we are able to improve each week as we practice as a team. During a challenging year, we have learned how to adapt. We are able to practice while staying 6 feet away from one another, while wearing masks and sanitizing our equipment frequently. Whatever we have to do to make it work, we have done so. Our award winner has also had to adapt his playing style in order to succeed. His playing style is unique in that he uses his head to control his chair. Every movement that I have observed since I've been coaching has been calculated and smooth. He is able to maneuver his power chair to pass on a dime, block shots, and spin kick the ball clear past the goal line. He's the real deal and definitely an asset to our team. We're lucky to have an athlete that is dedicated to his craft, continues to improve, and that possesses each of the attributes mentioned above and also detailed in this award. Everyone on the team and coaching staff are able to improve by learning from him, and that's the main characteristic of a leader. I could go on, but I'll get to the presentation. Our Athlete of the Year award goes to Charlie Lettenberger. Congratulations, come on up and get your award.
Hi, my name is Charlie Lettenberger. I have a disability called arthrogryposis amyoplasia, which basically affects my muscles and replaces them almost or completely with connective tissue. And it also makes my joints a lot stiffer, making me obviously confined to a wheelchair. I have been at SEASPAR for about 7 years now, as Matt said earlier. And I play power soccer, which is basically you play with power wheelchairs. I'd say it's even faster paced than normal soccer. And you have these metal cages around your chair. And you can hit the ball super hard. The ball is like 2 times bigger than a normal ball. It's a blast. So originally, when I wanted to play, it was Greg who originally got me into it. And he actually built these plastic buckets that went on the front of our chairs. And it was our own chairs that we were playing with. So obviously we were really scared because, I mean, you break your chair, it's like breaking your leg. And so we went to our first tournament, and that was in Iowa against the Dominators. And they had like these huge chairs, like these metal buckets, and we were terrified when we were playing them. But Greg saw that we honestly hung in there. I mean, compared to how outmatched we were, he just saw what potential we had. So he went to SEASPAR, and he told them what happened, and he told them how we were scared and how we didn't want to be aggressive because we didn't want to break our own chairs. And without even hesitating, SEASPAR got us 6 chairs that are $7K a piece. And that's what I said. That's what I love about SEASPAR. They always will do whatever is best for their athletes. And now with Matt, we're playing even better than ever. I mean, he's doing a great job. And we are looking to expand the program even more. I think our eventual goal is to have an A, B, and C team so everyone can have more playing time instead of being on the bench. And I just really look forward to what's to come for power soccer. Through SEASPAR, I have learned an incredible new sport, and I have even met some incredible people such as Matt and my teammates. In life, everyone has that moment where you do something and it just clicks, and you realize that that's just what you're here for. And for me, that's power soccer. And SEASPAR has helped me discover it. As a disabled person, I look for anything that can make me feel like I have a purpose, and SEASPAR has really done that for me by exposing me to new things that I truly love, such as power soccer. I would like to thank Matt, my parents, and my teammates for making power soccer such an enjoyable experience. And I would also love to thank SEASPAR for exposing me to new things such as power soccer. Thank you.
Up next is Senior Recreation Coordinator Kim Huggins presenting the Cultural Artist of the Year Award.
My name is Kim Huggins, and I'm SEASPAR's Senior Recreation Coordinator. It is my honor to present the award for Cultural Artist of the Year. The recipient of this award is someone who participates in SEASPAR's cultural art programs. This individual is someone that truly enjoys the cultural arts and offers support to others. This participant's energy and enthusiasm keeps everyone smiling, and he is always willing to help others and make everyone feel welcome. He has been in many SEASPAR programs. This includes Actors Guild, Glee, karaoke, music lessons, role play, holiday spectacular, and many more. This participant loves to act, dance, sing, and perform on stage. He loves anything trains and said one day he'd love to be a train conductor. At the Holiday Spectacular, he sang Imagine with his friends and the Glee Club performance. He also sang Believe, the song from Polar Express, with his raspy voice and awesome sunglasses on. And it was an awesome performance. He is an animal lover and has a pet guinea pig named Reese's Peanut Butter Cup because it's his favorite candy. And also the guinea pig looks like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. He also loves to take vacations and have adventures with grandma. Singing is his absolute favorite thing to do. This participant is truly a beacon of sunshine at programs, and it gives me great pleasure to present our 2021 Cultural Artist of the Year Award to Jackson Beatty. Congratulations, Jackson.
Great job, Jack!
Wow, thanks. I started SEASPAR playing baseball with my pals. I became part of Actors Guild and Glee Club. I love karaoke and and all the dances. I love playing all the games and special events. My favorite parts of SEASPAR are voice and acting, and my favorite play with Treasure Island when I played Captain Smollett and King Stephen in Sleeping Beauty. I love performing at the Holiday Spectacular, especially You've Got a Friend in Me. And I want to especially thank to my grandma, granddad, and my parents, and my sister, Allie. Thank you, Nancy, Christine, Gary, my coach, and Roy, Aaron. Thanks to all my pals, Katie, Sarah, Emily, Kyle, Troy, Jonathan, and both Adam. And for all the fun we had in our class events.
Good job, Jackson.
Up next is Recreation Coordinator Molly Downing presenting the Rising Star Award.
This recipient of this award should be someone that has been involved in a variety of SEASPAR programs, is in the youth programming area, 3 to 15 years of age, has been involved with SEASPAR for 1 or more years, and has a positive attitude and has had positive interactions with participants and staff. This is our 3rd year with the Rising Star Award, and this participant is very well deserving of the title Rising Star. From virtual programs to day camp, and everything in between, this participant has made his stamp on youth programs throughout his 5 years of SEASPAR programs. That's almost half his life spending time with his SEASPAR friends. Throughout his time at Kids Club, he's been able to show off his awesome ninja skills, create his Lego structures, and hang out with his friends in wonders around the bubble tubes and on his favorite beanbag chair. With our virtual programs, he's tried just about everything, mastering different yoga poses during our yoga class, keeping fit and focused at our Right Fit program, or stopping by a SEASPAR dance to show off his best dance moves with all of his friends. And those are just a few of the many programs that he's tried during the pandemic. He's also been an avid participant in our weekend special events and day camps, where he's always brought his positivity and smile to SEASPAR staff and friends. Whether it was climbing the tallest peak on the jungle gym, getting the perfect score at mini golf, or flying on the fastest zip line at We Rock the Spectrum, this participant is always ready to try something new and have fun while trying. This participant is truly a joy to be with at program, and it gives me great pleasure to present our 2020 Rising Star Award to Reed Timmel.
Thank you for the SEASPAR Believe and Achieve Award. I love so many activities that SEASPAR does. Some of my favorites have been yoga, dances, Right Fit, movie nights, and best of all, summer camp. I love the new sensory room raised bag. Thank you for this awesome award.
Up next is Inclusion Manager Aaron Herthy presenting the Shining Star Award.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us for our first ever virtual Believe and Achieve banquet. My name is Aaron Herthy and I'm the Inclusion Manager at SEASPAR. And I'm thrilled to be introducing the next participant award and award winner for our Shining Star Award. This award was created in 2019 to recognize one of SEASPAR's participants who has been participating in a wide variety of programs for more than 1 year and has demonstrated a positive attitude and has had positive interactions with staff and other participants while at programs. With so many viable candidates and nominations, it is difficult for our selection committee to decide on just one participant. But we are confident that we chose the right participant for this award. So, with as much sing-song cadence as I can muster to say his very Italian name, the recipient for the 2021 Shining Star Participant Award goes to our good friend, Lorenzo Forieri. Lorenzo has been participating in SEASPAR programs for approximately 12 years, and by all accounts, he'll be a participant and feature at SEASPAR programs for many years to come. With the support of his family, Lorenzo has explored his recreational interests through SEASPAR, enrolling in a wide variety of programs that range from our Eagles Adult Day program to Spartans Volleyball to our well-attended virtual drum circle program. Some of his other favorite programs include Saturday Night Socialites, where he gets to hang out with some of his favorite staff, Glee, where he gets to explore his singing talents, and Sports Talk, where he gets to discuss the latest headlines in the wide world of sports. As with many participants and families, Lorenzo faced the same questions we all faced back in March of 2020. How would he get his recreational fix during what would become a global pandemic? He and his family responded by enrolling in and exploring the many virtual program options that SEASPAR staff coordinated and offered starting in the summer of 2020. He He and his family recognize that though virtual programming is not for everyone, for them it was a means to stay connected to their extended SEASPAR family. Since the start of our foray into virtual programming, Lorenzo's ever-smiling face had become a staple on our collective Zoom screens. As he participates in these programs throughout the week, he consistently brings a positive demeanor to these programs while finding positive ways to interact with his peers and staff, sometimes by simply providing a warm greeting to everyone as they enter the virtual program. He can recognize a person's likes, dislikes, hobbies, or interests, and intentionally refers to them or asks about them. For me, he always asks about my beloved Green Bay Packers, or signs off from the programs I lead with a sincere "Go Pack." Since the start of SEASPAR's virtual programming, Lorenzo said that some of his favorite virtual programs include Bingo, Sock Sports, and SEASPAR's first ever e-sport program, Rocket League. When asked what he looks forward to most as we inch closer to getting back to normal, he specifically stated that post-pandemic, he is most excited to see all of his friends and the staff from SEASPAR who have become that second family to his. For as unusual, unprecedented, and sometimes unenjoyable as this past year has been for everyone, one positive constant at SEASPAR programs has been our friend Lorenzo. His positivity is infectious, and it's hard to find reasons as to why he should not receive this reward. So without further delay, please help us welcome and recognize Lorenzo as he humbly accepts the Shining Star Participant Award. Congratulations, Lorenzo.
Thanks, Evan. Wow, thank you, Coach Aaron and the SEASPAR staff for choosing me for this award. It's an honor. I would like to thank my mom and dad for helping me get involved, and they encouraged me to do my best. How I participate, it's not about winning, but it's about having fun and being happy and making friends. I want to thank the SEASPAR staff, Coach Aaron, whom I met a long time ago when I started SEASPAR to play basketball. Coach Kevin, Cassie, Matt Gowacki, Stacy for the White Eagles, and Doug Krawick. That's to name a few again. Thank you very much for supporting me for this year setting award recipient.
Up next, presenting the first ever Virtual Participant of the Year Award is Recreation Coordinator Megan Fry.
Hi all, my name is Megan Fry and I am the Teen Adult Recreation Coordinator here at SEASPAR. Tonight I'm here to present to you the winner of our new award, the Virtual Participant of the Year Award. It's new in 2021 to celebrate one of our participants that's been very active in virtual programming, someone who interacts during programs, brings a smile to our faces, and has fun during a variety of virtual program opportunities. The winner is Jennifer Giacalone. 2020 was a strange year for everyone, but Jennifer took advantage of the new opportunities that SEASPAR had to offer. She's constantly greeting staff and co-participants with a "What's up, guys?" and a friendly smile. Jennifer has been involved in a total of 68 programs since March of 2020. One of the qualifications for Virtual Participant of the Year is being very active in virtual program. Participating in 68 programs definitely meets that criteria. It makes my Monday seeing Jennifer enter Cooking with Chef Megan or holiday treats with her baking apron, a big smile, and her oven already preheated. It seems like every time I log on to a virtual program, bam, there's Jennifer with her bright smile and positive attitude. I've personally gotten to see Jennifer go from a shy, quiet participant in the beginning of the virtual program world to this outgoing, welcoming, and friendly person. I know I speak for all the SEASPAR staff when I say that we are lucky to have a participant as great as Jennifer. Congrats, girl.
Thanks. I want to say something. I want to thank everyone at SEASPAR. I have really had fun with all my programs. Thank you again. Have a great day.
Each year, the Therapeutic Recreation section of the Illinois Park and Rec Association asks each Special Recreation Association to nominate one of their participants to receive special recognition during the IPRA conference in January. Each year, we nominate an individual who embodies a positive attitude and is an important confidant and friend to all other participants. Our individual who we nominated for 2020 was Brielle Peterson. And the individual that we nominated for 2021 was Jennifer Giacalone. Congratulations to both of you for being a positive role model and a wonderful representative of SEASPAR. That concludes tonight. We thank you all for watching, and congratulations to all of our award winners, and congratulations to all participants we serve. You all deserve an award. We look forward to seeing you next year.